Next into the arena is an Australian-bred warm blood, breeding going back to Flaneur, one of the earlier Holstein stallions imported to Australia by Fax. Horse competed by Prix CDN. Sheer Etiquette, very elegant, fine mare, good active hind legs, doing a good job in the Grand Prix, a South Australian competitor, new to Grand Prix, brand new for the rider, brand new for the horse, trained at home. Be great to see her first freestyle here this evening. Sheer Etiquette, grey Holstein mare. .11-year-old. Will be our final competitor in this, the national Grand Prix freestyle. Keep those comments coming in. Great to see them. Hi, Kate. How you doing? It's all the Kates out there. Only trouble with this live streaming, those riders that didn't come to the show, I bet you're all there at home wishing you did.
No, don't come. It's pouring with rain here. Wise move to be staying at home, everybody.
Oh, Sunday. Sunday's telling you the truth there. The rain stopped just as we speak.
Thank goodness. I tell you what, we have had 4 seasons in a day here. Anyway, enjoy the footage.
So the entry for Susan Paix and Sheer Etiquette. Square halt. Off into passage. So effortless, this young mare, great strength from behind. And the piaffe. So Susan, relatively new and absolutely new to this level, but great partnership. Long way from the centre of dressage. And the piaffe, perhaps, but fairly fluent in the transition out to passage and an extended trot. So far staying down at the A end of the arena, but that's a lot of strength there to shoot out there for the extended trot. Good enough, I think, to put right down at the C end of the arena. And transition into the half pass. Could be a little more with the weight on the hind legs. Better to the right, and with a Beatles score, the Eleanor Rigby. Whoops, back she comes. And the canter, I think the man knew that was meant to be canter. Perhaps Susan just let it pass her mind and the mare thought it was permission to begin the canter. Extended canter, back she comes. In dressage, we're aiming to see the horse doing more or less of its own accord what the rider asks with nearly invisible aid. So that's the ideal. Very good extended walk, really swinging through the body. Clear beat to the music. Yesterday. The judges checking that the horse is in correct tempo with the music. I know some judges prefer to look at the front legs. Personally, I always look at the back, but then the horse will guide your eye, and in this case, clearly it's the front legs are more with the beat. we like to give the rider the benefit of the doubt. And into the canter. Important principle of judging, actually, giving the rider the benefit of the doubt. And 2-time changes. Fairly straight, again, very young mare, new to the Grand Prix, trained at home by Susan Paix. And on a curved line too, so increasing the difficulty. The basic requirement from the test is the 9 times 2. The basic requirement for the freestyle surpassed well and truly. And into the canter pirouette. With a change. And another canter pirouette. Again, long way from the judges down at sea. And I think this is good enough to be put up the top end. Maybe she's going to head up there now. Another canter pirouette. So really bring them all together rather than doing the double pirouette, putting the single pirouettes together. And here we go for number 4. And the mare clearly showing she has the technique, the natural ability, the agility required, strength still being developed. Sixteen one-time changes on the curved line there, without mistake, without effort. A mare many amateur riders would love to be able to ride. Canter half past left, canter half past right, and back again with canter half past to the left. And canter half past right. And an extended trot. And final centre line coming up into the passage. And I think that it is a grand picture, the dapple grey mare. Piaffe, little bit to the side. The strength is there, but the confidence still being developed, but without effort. Transition back out, and the passage. I know our polo riders like riding mares, and this is certainly a very willing horse. Well done. Final halt. So great performance, Susan Paix from South Australia.
In the Prix CDN Grand Prix Freestyle, that was sheer etiquette with Susan Paix from South Australia. We have another interim score, this time for Harvey Bay, with Ruth Schneeberger. Judge at E, 65.37.
Scored a hand for Harvey Bay, Ruth Schneeberger, up above the 60%, so good to see. This is our, in a sense, our warm-up class, 63.875. Technical marks around the 63, artistic mid-60s perhaps, to bring up that total score.